everyone, my name is Kayla and I am a senior keeper here at Franklin Park Zoo. I'm here to bring the zoo to you today, and I want to talk about what I consider is the most important part of my job, which is animal training. First, I would love to introduce you to one of my favorite animals, our Cape Warthogs. So we have two warthogs here at Franklin Park Zoo. Kanunu is going to be celebrating her 8th birthday in May, and Everett recently turned 4 years old and joined us last year from the living desert. Now, it's a little too chilly for the warthogs to be outside today, so I thought it would be a cool treat to show you guys how we do warthog training inside their nice warm barn. As you can see in the video, we have a special training door that we use for them inside. With the majority of our animals, we're using protective contact while working with them, which basically means that there's always a barrier between us and them, both for the safety of us and the safety of our animals. As the warthog's primary trainer, it's very important for me to have a strong relationship with each pig. Now I can tell you, the fastest way to a warthog's heart is food. I think this is one of the reasons why we get along so well. Now, Everett loves his lettuce and carrots, but Kanunu is so picky that she will only eat sweet potato during training. Food isn't the only thing that the warthogs seek out though. When Everett joined us, I noticed that he really seemed to enjoy being scratched behind his ears. So what I did was I took a soft brush and I attached it to a long pole, and when I presented it to him, he instantly flopped over asking for belly rubs. Now, the fact that he presented his belly to me showed me that he trusted me. Now, you may notice in the video that there is no food present while we're brushing Everett. And this is because Everett finds brushing so reinforcing. And I'm actually hoping to condition that brushing as a secondary reinforcer, which basically means that during a training session, when Everett performs a correct behavior, he'll get the chance to either have a scratch or a piece of carrot. These reinforcers are an essential part of our operant conditioning training, which basically means that when one of the warthogs performs a correct behavior, they get a treat, or a scratch in this case. And if they don't perform the correct behavior, that's okay too. We just ignore it and move on to something else. It's very important to note that these sessions are entirely voluntary. Believe me, you can't force a warthog to do something that it doesn't want to do. So if it chooses not to participate in a session, that's okay. They will just get the rest of their diet later in the day. So what would you train a warthog anyways? Well, training can be used to teach animals many different behaviors, but the most important, the most imperative are medical behaviors. One of Kanunu's favorite behaviors to do in a training session is a hip present for voluntary injection training. This didn't happen overnight though. It took lots of baby steps. Pigs are super smart and can pick up on things very fast, but everyone needs some guidance. That's where this comes in. So this is called a target pull. And basically it is the most essential training tool, at least in my opinion, that one can have in their repertoire. So once you've trained an animal to touch a body part to the target pull, the sky is the limit. So what we did was we trained Kanunu to touch her nose to the target pull, and once we did that, we trained her how to station to her shape, which is this purple circle right here, and not to Everett's shape, which is the green bow tie. So once she learned to station to the purple circle, we were able to have her stay at that station and wait for further direction. And then what we did was we started training her with the target pull to move her hip closer to the training door. Once that happened, we started desensitizing her to different objects, from my finger, as you can see in the video, to a toothbrush, to a pencil, and finally a dull needle. So Kanunu lines up perfectly every year for her annual vaccines for a quick, painless procedure. Kanunu actually finds the hip present behavior so reinforcing that she'll actually offer it even when not asked. And we've also built on this behavior. So in the video, you can actually see that I'm able to inspect her tail and also her hooves. Both pigs also know how to stand on a platform so that we can obtain a weight on them and make sure they stay a healthy weight. As you can see, we've established many behaviors through our trusting relationship using these baby steps, which are also called successive approximations. Can you think of a skill that you have learned using baby steps? Maybe it's something like you started off riding a tricycle and now you can ride a bike without training wheels. We'd love to hear your responses in the comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning more about our Warthog training. Be sure to join us here again tomorrow on our Facebook page at 1:30 p.m. for more Zoo to You. And we hope to see you guys back here really soon.